What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. It is Stella Crew Gaming with another GTA 5 online video for you. That's right, we got another one for this weekend. Happy Saturday for you, Saturday morning. Now this is how to put a BMX in a car slot. Alright, this is going to be a part 1 of part 2 on how to create a magic spot. So first you do need to have a BMX in a car spot. So if you already have one, then you can actually just skip ahead to part 2. But if you don't, then you need to do this glitch to go ahead and get one in the spot for yourself. Now what I'm doing in the background here is you do need a 2-car garage. Now believe it or not, this is actually using the Deluxo glitch once again. So if you watch my videos over the last week, I'm sure you've seen the Deluxo glitch and the many good possibilities and options that you do have with it. So there's lots of cool things that this Deluxo glitch brings to us. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our 2-car garage. Now if you have a 10-car garage, you can trade it in for a 2-car garage and then just buy back the 10-car after this to get all your vehicles back. Alright, so that's what I did. I just traded in my garage 1, which was a 10-car, and traded it in for a 2-car. Now the difference with this one is it has a BMX on the floor. So make sure you buy a BMX if you don't already have one, okay? And all we're going to do is just drive the BMX out. Alright, doesn't have to be full of cars or nothing like that. Just need one BMX in the 2-car garage. It cannot be a 6 or 10. It has to be a 2-car garage. So once we have our BMX, we're just going to drive it outside, and then we're going to go ahead and get into a streetcar and drive far enough away from it so we can call our Deluxo. Alright, so again, if you've seen the Deluxo glitch before, this is using the exact same premises as that. Alright, so if you already know the glitch, you can skip ahead, but if not, I will walk you through it here quickly. What we're going to do, take the streetcar just far enough away, and then we're going to call our mechanic and call out our Deluxo. Now we also do want to make sure we do have at least one garage full of cars, okay? Now if you don't have at least one garage full, then just fill it up with some Fagios or RH8s to make sure that it is full. So my Deluxo is right here. I'm just going to go ahead and call this Deluxo out. And then we're going to fly over to one of the points in the wall breaches that we can go into underneath the map. Now if you have problems with the wall breach, just go ahead and find a new session. So what I always do is I always call out my Deluxo before I even start the session, and I'll go in to make sure that I don't get the kill barrier when I go into either this spot here or this spot over here. So if you fly in and you get the wasted, you die, then just go ahead, find a new session. Don't even bother trying again. It's not going to work for you in that session. Also make sure you go ahead and visit your nightclub before you start the glitch as well. You need the interior to show up, because when we drop the Deluxo into the nightclub interior, if you don't go there first, it's not going to show up and you're just going to keep spawning back on top of the map. Alright, so we've got our Deluxo, and this is the wall breach that I'm using right here. So I just want to hover about this height, then just point our nose up and then down, and we're going to be underneath the map. Now from here we just fly over to this point here on the map, just down by the airport. And we're just going to fly over there and then drop our car down into the nightclub interior. Okay? Now when we do spawn down into the interior, we're just going to hold gas, and that's going to kick us out onto the top of the map. Now normally our plate would change, but because we're using a BMX, the BMX doesn't have a license plate, so you're not going to notice any change in the license plate, but that is fine. It is still going to work. Alright? So as long as you're getting a Deluxo from the garage, not your MOC, and you're pulling out a BMX from a 2-car garage, from the BMX on the floor, and you visit your nightclub, you should not have any issues with this glitch. I've been getting a lot of comments lately saying, you know, I spawn on top of the map, or my plate doesn't change, or whichever. If you follow those 3 things, you know, and the death barriers, if you follow that, you'll have no problems with this. Visit your nightclub, check the death barriers before you even start the glitch, and make sure your Deluxo comes from any one of your garages other than your MOC. Okay, so once we're on top of the map, like I said, our plate doesn't actually change. Now we're just going to drive over to any one of our garages that has 10 cars that is full. Alright, and also do make sure you do have BMXs. I just stocked mine up as well. So all 3 BMXs and all 10 cars are filled up. Now we're just going to go ahead and I'm just going to double check to make sure which garage is full. I'm pretty sure all 3 of mine that are in here are full, but I'm just going to go ahead and double check anyways.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
So I'm going to check number 7 here, which is the second on my list, and it is full. Alright, so they're actually all full. So, but I'm just going to go ahead and drive into number 7. Or number 20. I don't know. Number 7. Alright, we're in number 7. Now, once we're inside, we're going to go ahead and replace any one of the vehicles that we do not mind losing. So it is going to say our garage is full. We just want to accept the alert and replace any one of the vehicles here in the 10-car garage. So I'm just going to go ahead and replace the very first one. Now, this car actually gets moved to the bike rack, so that's why I do say make sure it's a car you don't mind losing. And that's it. Alright, we are now basically set up to go ahead and create our magic spot. So stay tuned for part 2, where I'll show you where we need to move this and how we go about creating the actual magic spot, so we can go ahead and flip our Benny's wheels, our liveries, all that fun stuff. You can do new color headlights, all that kind of jazz. So stay tuned for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe and drop a like. And until the next one, this is your boy StellaCrew. I'm out.